back or it will go to the police station. Nobody will take it. So there the trust is there, but still Japanese are not happy. So all this point, of course, here also we have a lot of nature-loving people, and then also people, people who don't really compare their, merit with other people and all. But still people are not happy. Okay, so there is something more than that. It is not a mere this couple of guidelines. Then comes medical professionals say why we are unhappy. They say that chronic inactivity, lack of exercise, and poor nutrition. This is a medical explanation that if you have good exercise, you will be happy. To some extent, that is true. Then, if you are very active, it seems, still you will be happy. Then, if you have very good food, nutritious food, again you will be happy. And all these are some of the medical explanations. Again, I wouldn't fully endorse that. None of us will endorse that because we have seen people having good exercise, then very active and good food, but still they are not happy. So that's also there. Then comes unrealistic expectation and stress. So this unrealistic expectation, that is true. Because we all have a lot of expectation in life, which probably will not work always. Then stress. Well, again, I don't have to explain it. Stress, particularly in Kerala, it is becoming like a capital of diabetes and so on. So that's also there. But if you really look at the history of human progress, that is very interesting. Why we progressed? How we are different from animals and other creatures on this earth. The human progress, the fundamental reason is that the human race for comfort and profit resulted in progress. These are the two fundamental things. Profit and comfort, easiness. In other words, I can tell you that suppose if you are always happy, will you do any job? I don't know. You're so happy. Or if you are happy with your job, so happy with your job, I don't think you can make any innovation in life. A man is actually innovative. So unless you have stress, you will not attain anything. This is my personal view. Maybe we can differ. Suppose if you have investment, yesterday in fact, I was talking with Santosh George Kulangara and his investment plan, etc. So he was also telling me, like suppose you start a venture and if you feel that you will succeed, everything is comfortable, then you will never succeed, it seems. So you need to have some kind of stress so that you will succeed. So human stress is also important in achieving something, and that is how we achieved everything. If you are a passionate researcher, then you should have some kind of stress. I'm not talking about the too much stress and all, but still some degree of stress is necessary. So here comes the question: how do we do that? How can we make ourselves happy at the same time ourselves be a bit stressed? I would say that is a job of psychologist. And psychologist has a very high role to play in the sense that psychologists are human beings and they understand the practical difficulties. At the same time, they can understand what is going on around. And within this situation, they probably, I don't know, because I have, at least in the last 3 years or so, I was actually dealing with many of the psychological issues of students. When they fail examination, they come, and the questions are tough, they come, and so on and so forth. One of my friends in Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He was actually dealing with the admission of undergraduate students. They have a BS program. So what he told me is like they receive students from all over India. Incidentally, what happens is they receive students who are always top, always number one in their probably state or college or university. So they have 60 students. They admit 60 students. How can these 60 students be first, top first? Isn't it? 60, one of these students should be 60 or at least 50. But they all wanted to be first. They have terrible issues in the sense that most of the parents come and say that he was always top, but now he's 50. So what they decided is they started a counseling center inside the campus, close to their classroom. And I don't know how far they succeeded. I mean, there's a story a couple of years back he told me. So this is the issue that we have as students or even teachers. We are very reluctant to fail anything. So you cannot really take up a failure. How do we do it? I don't know. I mean, I have no answer to this. For example, students always they say that like I will lose 1 year. Why? What is the see? If you lose 1 year, what is going to happen in the world? Nothing happens. Nothing happens to your education. And many of the topmost people, I mean, you take philosophers, scientists, they all fail once. But nobody actually thinks about it. I don't know how the psychologists counsel the people, because I have sent many of my colleagues and friends to psychologists. Half of them feel like that's of no use. Maybe the psychological level is different, I don't know. So again, that's a challenge for psychologists. So what I'm trying to tell you is that like psychologists as a big goal. And if you can achieve when you say this psychological skill acquisition, that is going to be a great thing. So thank you very much, and I thank the organizers for inviting me, and I declare that this program is over. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our principal, Dr. Alison Kanchavaidya, to hand over the baton as a Doctor of Organization, Dr. G.
It's only with gratitude that life turns rich. Now I welcome Nikhil Krishna Priya for delivering the vote of thanks.
Good morning. It is an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. On behalf of the Psychology Department, I would like to thank my heartfelt gratitude to our Chief Justice of the program, Dr. C.T. Arunkumar, Pro-Vice Chancellor of NG University, for his esteemed presence. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to thank a special thanks to our principal, Dr. I.C. Kanchavaidya, for his esteemed presence, even in his busy schedule. Thank you, sir. Also, I express my sincere gratitude towards Father Joseph Association, HOD of the Psychology Department, for his executive support. Thank you, sir. I also thank Dr. Omi John, who is our associate professor, for the upcoming sessions. Thank you, sir. I thank all the management and all the HODs and other faculties of our department for their presence. Thank you. Last but not the least, I thank all the teachers and the students who work behind for the success of this program. Without you, this would not have been a success. Thank you.
Please be seated. The next session will be conducted. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to. Now let me introduce the speaker of the session. Let us look into the point.
Professor Dr. Robin Shaw. He did his master's at the University of Mysore and completed a doctoral degree in psychology from the Bangalore University. He had served at the Bangalore University as a faculty member in the Department of Psychology and coordinator of the Center for Psychology and Counseling. He is working at the Department of Psychology at the University of Karnataka since 2011. He has nearly 25 years of experience in teaching, researching, training, and managing the various administrative posts at the university level. I welcome you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for introducing this gathering. Am I okay with what? Probably I may get 2 hours. I may get 2 hours to talk on group policy. Before I start my session, I would like to narrate a short story. In Bangalore city, a place called Richmond Town, there is a mechanic, two-wheeler and four-wheeler mechanic. And to take an appointment with him, we have to go at least 2 to 3 months before. There must be something special in this mechanic. To be a good doctor, you have reached at least 1 or 2 months. But to be a mechanic, you need more time. I want to find out what is the reason for what is so special with this mechanic. For wheel alignment, usually people use computer system. This person doesn't use. He uses his hands and tools for the wheel alignment and tuning the vehicle. What the system was talking about the tuning. So tune the vehicle so that you save the petrol, you have smooth ride. So many people book what is called in advance because this is a specialist, he is skilled. I know necessarily that you must have a degree in mechanical engineering, not necessarily that you must have a PhD in mechanical engineering, not necessarily that you should work for 10 or 20 years as an expert or specialist. This person is an uneducated person. He has not even completed his 7th standard. I tested about his background. Then I found that there are many such mechanics in many parts of the city as well as in other cities also. I don't know whether there are some mechanics there also. What is more important about him is skill, and he knows how to tune the vehicle, and he does a good job. Customers are very satisfied. After listening to the talk of the principal, I felt, and Jesus, Arvind Kumar, I felt both of them are great scholars. They have mastered BA, BSc, MSc, PhD, scholar, not necessarily. After listening to the talk, I felt they know how to understand the human mind, and how to handle the people, and how to reach out to the people. So it is not the education, it is going to be, it is a skill, and connecting to the people. You need to learn how to connect to another person. If you are not able to connect to another individual psychologically, you can never be a good therapist, you can never be a good counselor, and you can never be a good psychologist. So I have got 1.5 hours time to talk on group counseling, where I will also talking on some formula that can help you to how to connect to people. That also giving me an opportunity to interact with you today and visit this college for the first time, because this college has produced good number of students and sent few good students to my department. Some have done their master's, PhD, and some are right now doing their PhD program and master's degree. So this college is great and having good reputation in my university. So I'm happy. So I thought I will visit this college, I will see the college, meet the faculty and the students. And who knows, some of you may come to our university for high studies. Right. And I would like to make this session more interactive. And I also expect some response from participants. And also, I would like to run a small role play also here after some time, so that you will be all prepared to learn how you can run a simple group work, which you can make it as part of your field work when you go for your field work, or even in the college itself you can practice it and go into it. So I am not going to teach you big things within these 2 hours time, something small where you feel confident you can do. That's what I am going to deliver it to you today. Before I start on group counseling, anyone in this auditorium is exposed to group counseling? Anyone in this auditorium? Please raise the hand. Anybody is exposed to group counseling method? Please raise the hand if anybody is exposed to group counseling. Nobody is raising the hand. Anybody is exposed to individual counseling in this hall? Yes, 1. Okay, 2. Yes, 3, 4 students are raising their hands. Okay, they are exposed to individual counseling. Okay, fine. You are all beginners, and maybe probably you will be exposed to group counseling in near future. Before we start, we make the difference between what is counseling and what is therapy. Then we will go to what is group counseling, what is group therapy. Then we will start our business. Is there mic for the audience there? And mic? If it is not there, they can use. I would like to know the difference between counseling and therapy. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between psychological counseling and psychotherapy? Can anyone? Can anyone tell me the difference between therapy and counseling? Nobody is telling me. Somebody who raised the hand from this side may answer. Yes, she wants to answer. Yes, what's your name? Yes, please give her. Yes, somebody wants to answer. What is the difference between?
Counseling is given for normal people. Counseling is given for normal people. While psychotherapy is given for people with mental disorders.
Okay. It is an extreme answer. I accept only a small part of your answer. Right. Somebody else wants to say from that side? Yes.
Psychotherapy focuses on problems, while counseling focuses on solutions.
Counseling focused on
Solutions.
solution. Psychotherapy focused on
Problems.
problems. So people with the problems do not go for counseling? Yes. By agreeing only a small percent of your answer. Right. Can anyone make it more clear? Anyone in this group would like to make it more clear? So yes, she wants to say that we will have a break. Yes, please tell me.
Counseling is a short-term process and it deals with participants who preserve insight, but psychotherapy is a long-term process. It deals with in-depth analysis of the participant and the participant might they don't have any insight.
I agree with only small part of your answer. Okay, and I disagree with the first point that it's a short-term process. Okay, so we will continue our discussion after a small tea break, after 10 minutes.
Your participants, they are against the tea just outside the hall. Can you just make it fast? So within 10 minutes we can start the session.
Good afternoon. So we saw that finding out the difference between therapy and counseling. Am I right? I give an example to understand the difference between therapy and counseling. For example, all of a sudden, if I get stomachache, what will I do? I will go to a doctor and I will ask the doctor, please do whatever is necessary. I cannot suffer the pain. Doctor will ask me to lay down on the table. He will examine, press on my stomach, here, there, everything, put stethoscope, and he will say, you have undergone surgery immediately. So what doctor will do? Yes, I am ready. I will sign on the agreement. After that, I will close my eyes because I do not want to see their marking, cutting, stitching, everything. So doctor will decide where to cut, how much he has to cut, and what kind of blade he has to use, and what kind of instrument he must keep ready. Everything is decided by doctor. I am not involved in the decision-making process. So he will give me injection, what kind of injection, which part of my body he has to give, all decided by the doctor. He will operate it and he will remove some unwanted part from my intestine and he will stitch it, he will apply medicine, everything, and he will tell me, you take this medicine, you come back after 20 days. Who is the decision maker here? Doctor does this one. I have no control over, he is an expert. He takes the decision, he administers the medicine or the information and he does. Keep this example. Other instance, I go to a doctor and I say, I am getting pain on my right hand. Okay, fine. Where do you get pain? Doctor will not touch me. You just press it and show me. So I will press here, here, here. Go here, are you getting pain? Yes. Then what shall I do, doctor? What did you do before? I used to apply some oil here. Did it help you? It helped me for some time. What other things you have at home to apply on your hand? Then you will say, I have such oil. Would you like to try this oil? Yes. Then you apply this oil here. You massage and apply and tell me what happened. Yes, I applied this oil and now I feel better. Here, who is the expert here? Patient or doctor? Patient. This is the difference between psychotherapy and counseling. In counseling, we get the time to identify his problem, gain insight in his problem, and help himself. That is the difference between psychotherapy and counseling. Right? Am I clear? So this philosophy, you have to keep reading something like, yes, you are going and standing in front of a mirror. For example, someone says, what is wrong on your face? What is wrong on your face? Yes. Immediately, she will go and look at the mirror in the washroom. Yes, there is some dirt. Correct? She washes it. Okay, I didn't comb my hair properly. Correct? I did not iron my clothes properly. I did not do. So, she does all things. Yes, thank you. Because you are trying to see his or her reflection on a counselor. Counselor acts as a mirror. Right? He doesn't do anything. So, when you have a problem, when you go to a counselor, you sit in front of a counselor and you talk your problems, then you see your own appearance on the mirror, that is the counselor. Then you correct yourself and you feel good, better looking at the mirror and you can go back. So I hope if you have understood the example, you know the difference between counseling and psychotherapy. Now coming to the group counseling, most of you are familiar with counseling, am I right? Because of the municipality counselor, panchayat counselor, CUC admission counseling, medical admission counseling, this word counseling is quite popular. But we talk about psychological counseling here. And I need not speak about what is counseling and what is psychotherapy, what you know. And what is the difference between individual counseling and group counseling? Yes. What is the difference? Is there a difference? difference is there? Yes. It's very simple, it is understood. Yes. Yes. What is the difference between? Please make sure that
Group counseling is done by having a group, and in the group counseling there will be few experts who will be counseling the participants, and individual counseling there will be a individual expert who is talking to an individual personally.
Thank you, Saru. So the difference is very simple. Individual counseling, it is between client and counselor one-to-one. Sometimes the family members also may come, that is called family counseling. Group counseling, there will be more than one individual, 3, 4 or 5 members will be there in a team. That's what we call group counseling. So now let us talk about the advantages of group counseling and individual counseling. Can you tell me quickly what is the advantage of in group counseling? What is the advantage? Yes. It is to save time. Am I right? You can save time always one-to-one, I have that. I'll give an example. If you are going for your internship to a hospital, and in the hospital you find many patients are coming with their family members, especially those who are alcoholics. And you find almost all patients, family members, their wife, children, they are all affected because of the family members' addiction behavior. Father is addicted to alcohol, wife and children, they are affected. And you start counseling them one by one, you find that why can't I put everyone together and do a counseling? You stop meeting them together. Then you plan, you can plan a schedule of group counseling. I said meeting is open. Now I am going to start a session. I will demonstrate a small session here. I am not going to talk about theory part, concept part, I am not going to talk. You can find out through the Google, right? Whatever you want. I will not speak much time because I have only 1.5 hours time here. Okay, right. So you can go to, I can give you the PPT, you can go a little fast. Yes. Further. And I am going to teach you in this. So this is what I am going to cover through my sessions today. There are 9 points which I am going to cover quickly. And next slide. Next. Yes. Come back to the previous slide. And before, after this slide, I am going to demonstrate a group counseling session step by step. There are 20 steps which you can bypass here itself, and then you can start doing the counseling sessions from 4 hours in other departments in your classrooms. So it is made customized in a simple way. You will be confident that you can do. Right? Before that, I just want to add some ingredients like how to you, how to answer the this is a very important assessment. This is an extra ingredient for your students, whether it is any individual counseling or counseling. I teach you the steps for success. Number one, there are 4 secrets. Number one, you need to observe. Right? When somebody is asking you, somebody is giving what you will be good to you. What is the most important is observation of the order. When you do or I think order of the right and significant. So this is a first assessment what was observe. And when you observe something, you will not be making a attention. What is the difference between observation and attention? What is the difference between observation and attention? Observation you see the axis. The parts are running here. 3 parts are running and 3 parts are moving. This is what observation. If I say this is the axis, this is stability, this is making some kind of stability, there is attention. So observation is something like you are reporting something without identity somewhere while traveling to this place by daily, somewhere I express my specs. What I want to bring something, I really accept. Especially I believe maybe because I was speaking for almost 6-7 years, maybe 2 decades, I was tired, and years was my eyes. Then I thought, somebody started coming to me, and I was tired, I was because of it, when I got one someone, was to draw me, he come up, and then I get a process, I want to check whether this was not a the driver to draw me in the railway station. So I did the process, and I understand. Then when you come by my body, I really, this is in your life. We are going to be. This is very important. When people talk about you must try to read the dynamic of believing. I am believing. I am birth. I am believing. I am desire. I am believing. I am obsession. I am something is yours. I am believing. Unbelievable. So I say what was present or you must try to read the dynamic of conversation. When you come to us, you can then must I pick up all the words of meanings in the conversation. Even what is about analysis, you must say analysis, and then must script what was said the verb, and then underline all those words in the expressions of the meanings. And it becomes sensitive, and it becomes aware that that's not going on maybe probably as a psychologist or am I right? But today you must take it as a dynamic of necessity and how many words are there that can happen perfectly? How many words are there that possible or can happen perfectly? Approximately. Now we must have probably words. This is probably words. It is very important to words are there more senses. And I only words of potential now. It is only about I really provide my experiences. I ask them to take a paper right now. Right now, I ask them to words no. I have to see the I'm they need it. So taking your Babati and probably the guest house. I want to fresh air. I Please Number of identify feelings and emotions, not just identify what category belongs is also very important. Right. So go to the next one. Next slide. Now I need next slide. Next slide. Yes. Now I need some volunteers, like 6 volunteers will come for a small practice session. Some volunteers, 5-6 people to come on stage. Any volunteer? 5-6 volunteers, please raise and come. Yes, please go to the stage and occupy the chair. Fast. Yes, only one person. Yes, 2. Yes, 3, 4, 5. This is really what you could do on use. This is one more. One more. This is what's the diagnosis? Yes. We have 1 hour time. Within 1 hour time, I am going to run through a 20 steps for how to run a group counseling session. At the end of this 1 hour session, you must by heart it, and tomorrow onwards, do the screening, whatever you should do. For example, if you are going to a high school, you should not have, if you are also not high school student, 9 to 10, you should not put 6 standard student in the age limit should not be more. Right? Number 1. Number 2, siblings should not be there for a family. More than one person should not be there in the group. Then there should not be any other senior psychiatric conditions because somebody is undergoing greater treatment, then it becomes a form and so on. Some people cannot go for group counseling unless they undergo some personal counseling first. And that's because their problems are severe. And all people who are facing only one problem, that is examination first. Somebody is coming with a suicide problem, never put them in the room right, they will do a progressive counseling. So there must be similarity, there must be a commonality of the problems of the counseling. Therefore, we do a screening some people who do not be into this group also. Is it clear? So there must be all people who are attending should have the same problem, same interest and common issue for them. So they are going to be taken, right? I will repeat once again so that you remember what is that. You issue a notification. You get into your department also, office center. Then you do the paper, do the registration. Then you do the screening. Then you might find an orientation program before that discussion. Why do you do the orientation? Because many people don't know what happens in therapy. They think it's like hypnosis. They think you are going to manage some kind of a coaching. So you need to call them and tell them this is the purpose. This group what is meant for helping you to help each other to prepare for examination. The examination is going to start from next month. Now you need to have some emergency first aid. This is the only purpose of preparing for examination, how to handle the stress, etc. and you can have an orientation. Right? Many places they don't have an orientation, but if you do proper screening, we have proper telephone conversation, you can avoid doing the orientation. Otherwise, if problem is certain there in this investigation will be a problem. And with that, you can sign on a consent form to confidentiality. There will be a form to sign on the consent and you can take the session and you go ahead up to the session, etc. Number 5, implementing the structure of the group. Now you have to think. Now we are planning only for the examination purpose. This academic education counseling group. What kind of structure and how many people can be in a group? The issues are common and if it is not very much time, then you can have ideally how many people in a group? How many people you can have in a group of 6? You can have 6, 8, 9, depending upon the nature of the issue. For example, if the issues are severe, serious, and we need to give more time for these participants, then it will take a lot of time, then you reduce the number. If issues are common, exam stress, exam anxiety, preparation, then what you do, issues are not very serious, then you can have development of you can have, depending upon the nature, severity of the issue, and the duration of the session, you have to plan the structure of the group. And how, that's the clear. I will go back again, you must remember, I will go to the slide, I will ask you to know. First one is notifications, number 2 is registration, number 3 is number 4, number 5, what kind of structure you have. Next one is number 6 is physical setting. What kind of setting you should do for the group counseling? Round, classroom style, what kind of setting is better? Round is always better, right? You can have a round, and where the counselor will sit? The center of the session in a round chair, so that he can make a round and see everybody. Why? No, why? He should sit in the same type of a chair. All people participate classic chair, and counselor will have a special chair now. He will sit like one among the participants. Right? If there are 2 therapists, 2 counselors, let them not sit very close, one sit this side, other side. Right? So physical arrangement. For example, if 3 people come and register together, you must see that they go 3 do not sit together. So that when we understand discussing or communicating with each other, you should find a place with some space and include somebody so that you can make always round. Clear physical arrangement. Then what are other things you should have in the counseling room? What other things you should have? For example, this room, principal is given this room for academic counseling. What arrangements you make here? What arrangements? What are the most important things to be kept in the counseling room? Pardon? What are the most important things? Yes, somebody wants to say? What are the 2, 3 important things to be kept in the counseling room? Yes. Somebody can say? Then water, yes. Why we have to keep the water bottle? When you become emotional, your lips will dry and you feel dehydrated. So water is the first thing. Second thing, what faculty? Tissue paper is must. Like for all departments, all teachers, room, table should have tissue paper box. You know, psychology students are more important than sentimental. So whenever students come, they start writing. So I have to buy every week one box of tissue paper for the students around. Then you can imagine for counseling we need to be more tissue paper, right? So that's the habit for the students to pick up a tissue paper while writing. So tissue paper is second. Third one, you need to keep a board outside. So that when the session starts, nobody will come, you will come with the signature. This prepared to introduce yourself? Yes, please. Thank you. Sit down, sit down, sit down there. Sit down.
Hi all, I am myself Farina Fatima. I am coming from Asia College, Kozhikode. My native place is Newcomb. My interests are mainly I love music, I love singing, then I love reading, and I love journaling, and also I love doing crafts. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for introducing you. We have someone who likes reading music in our group, and we go to the next person. Don't take much time and don't spend time because we have to go very fast here. And always appreciate, always remember to thank the person when she comes forward because this will motivate them. Then I should look around who is the next person coming. Yes. Now, Saru. With looking at the eyes, you can make out who is ready next.
I am Jagdishwaram. I am from Central University of Karnataka, and my interests are in I am a boxing player, and I am Could you try the poems? Thank you.
Right, we have a walk national boxing champion here, and you also guys here. Thank you for introducing yourself. Now I will ask, look at the next person. I looked at her, then she says that, no, I'm not ready, though she showed. No, I'm giving an example for her. See, she's not coming forward. Then what should I do? You come, otherwise I will not do. No. Yes, take your time. Let me know when you are ready. When somebody is not ready, don't force them, don't put pressure to come, and give them some time, give them some space for that. And look around the people, and whoever is ready and finish it. Still, she is not ready to talk or anything. I will not put any pressure on her. I will give her yes. You can take your time. Whenever you are ready, please let me know. So let us not start the session by putting pressure on somebody or forcing on everybody and looking at their body language, their communication, eye contact. You know who is going to. A good teacher will be able to understand who is going to answer all the questions first. Right. So you can take the participants to introduce themselves briefly. The next one, participants' expectations. So now I would like to hear from you, each one, what are your expectations from that session? And here it is not a systematic or organization organized path. We are just trying to find out from what they would like to hear from you. Anybody would like to share what are you looking forward to benefit from this session? Would you like to? Yes. Two things.
I would like to study how this road counseling is done, and more than that, how to improve others' interests. Second, അവരുടെ കുറവുകളെ താഴ്ന്നതിനേക്കാളും അവരുടെ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിനെ കൂട്ടാനുള്ള ഈ
Thank you for sharing your expectations. Next, we would like to speak. Anything you want, anything. What stress management success? Right. So here, see why I had chosen to. I spoke to the first. As I facilitator, I should see try to balance with the people who come first. We call the next round, so that by next round I am going to ask her, so that I make sure that my interaction with all the members are balanced. So here we people, I am not taking much time. Here we are trying to find out what are the expectations. I am not able to sleep. I am struggling in the class. I am not able to sleep. I forget what I study, and I am not able to concentrate. Whatever I do, I spend a lot of time, but I am not able to mark this, they see. I have written one word. It is called what I want instead of. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of that? Can anyone tell me what exactly is the meaning of that word? Yes. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of the word? What I mean instead of? Yes. Somebody is.
You were explaining me, so that particular sentence explains the need of.
The need. For example, my mother doesn't like me. Instead of that, I want mother to like me. I am getting 30% marks. Instead of that, I want 50% marks. I feel not confident. Instead of that, I want to feel more confident. I feel I am not assertive in my communication. Instead of that, I want to be more assertive in my communication. So we are before starting the business, we will ask them, why did you come here? What are the and plan. Now, people are sitting here, they should know how long this session will go. This session will go till 1 o'clock, and at 1:50 I will keep for some question and answer. Right? So that 1:50 we leave for lunch. Now you are meeting somebody, right? You have an idea. Otherwise, 1 o'clock, 1:30, some resource will go to the beach, we feel hungry. So participants also would like to know, I have to catch the bus and go, I have to check the email, I have to publish this things already. Now the session started. This session is meant only for answering your examination stress, and we have such sessions for 1 month, and this session will be happening on every Friday from 12:30 to 2 p.m. in the same place without any change in the schedule. After 4 weeks of our session, we will stop this, and you are going to get benefited out of this session, right? And your session, and your stress, preparation for examination, and to the examination. So participants also must get a clear picture about what are you going to do, how are you going to run the session, how long, when, where, what that's the purpose of doing. Right? Session of business and plan is. Now we are going to be here for another 1.5 hours, and this session will go for 4 weeks. Every Friday, evening 11:30 to 1:30, we will be meeting here, and this session is exclusively meant for handling your examination stress and anxiety. And later of these 4 sessions, all of you will be able to manage the stress and perform the examination. That's why we are here. So make things very clear. Don't take things for granted with the people standing us also here from your mom. Is it clear? And next one is it clear? Shall I go to the next? This is the remit, very fast like counseling session. So otherwise, these things will take a lot of time to reach you. Right? But you can do this otherwise. Checking the feelings of the people. You do not know. Somebody feels a little upset, somebody feels a little worried, somebody feels anxious. And when you talk about group counseling, there are some misconceptions. Many people think, oh, they will ask me to share my secret. They will ask me to disclose what is happening, something in my mind. He's a psychologist. Psychologists will take out my secret, my what is it. Lot of worries and fears are associated with individual counseling and group counseling. The mind of the people. Where should I speak? Whether they want me to speak. Am I right? When I ask you to speak, only 5% of the people come out and speak. Am I right? Then ask, not everyone. But what will happen if the patient goes, which is very difficult. Right? So, we have to check the feeling. How do you feel? How do you feel now? What's your name? Yes. But just check how do you feel. Check the feelings of the person. Can you tell me how do you feel now?
I did not particularly feel anything. I feel calm, I guess. I feel happy that I share interest of other people. I do like writing and reading. So I feel happy that others are also interested in that.
Okay, thank you for sharing your opinion with us. I would like to hear from you also. How do you feel now? Yes.
Actually, there is not a particular kind of feeling right now. Even I'm excited about the session and not only things that I have learned from this session. Currently, I don't have any kind of feelings.
Okay, thank you. So this part is very important for you because sometimes when they come for the first time, now it's the whole time, you are not worried about it. There is some children, they feel more anxious or worried. They don't speak. If they don't speak, feel comfortable, meet me during the break. You can give a break that time, you call the person in and talk to them, or after the session, or you can talk to them and prepare them. Never ever force the people. And when you sense there is some amount of fear or anxiety in her, let us not force her to go further in the same procedure. So checking that level of the feelings, emotions are very important because they are all human beings and they are all growing up children. They do not know what kind of fear. Sometimes we find some children who are victims of childhood sexual abuse. They will have the fear whether I should disclose, whether they should find out from me what will happen to me. Somebody trying to physically harass you, all the things are very sensitive, and people don't feel comfortable sharing. So check the feeling. Now we'll go back to go to the next one is called knowing. Can anybody tell me what is knowing? The name itself is there, knowing. Yes. Is knowing. Yes. You tell me what is knowing. What do you know?
Stereotypical rules that are followed in the society.
Almost clear. Now we are going to be together for 4-week session. When you run a 4-week session, there must be some rules, some principles they must follow. What will happen if one person wants to use a mobile? One person is coming late. One person is not talking with other people. One person discloses the confidentiality to other people. So it can create a lot of disaster and problems. So as a group, we need to have some norms. I will demonstrate how we will do the norm. You don't tell them, number 1, don't use mobile. Number 2, come on time. Number 3, go on time. Number 4, don't go on time. Number 5, don't talk to each other. Number 6, like that. What will people need? They will only follow it. They are not going to follow. Right? So instead of you imposing on the people, you may give them some time to brainstorm and they come up with the decision and then you ask them to follow. Then they take the responsibility because this is not decided by me because this decision is taken by the group. So since you are going to be here for 2 hours here today and we are also going to meet again, do you think that we need to have some norms, some rules to be followed? Yes, do you feel?
Yes, I feel.
Can you tell me at least one few things which we need to follow?
The group must be having a common language that can understand by everyone.
Yes, group must be having a common language that can be understood by everyone. What do you feel about it? Yes. What do you feel about this comment, this observation? Yes. Yes, what is the common language we have? Yes, we should have a common language. If it's a other language, what can happen? If someone talks in my language, what will happen?
It will not be clear for others.
Pardon?
It will not be clear for others.
It will not be clear for us. So what we should do, what we suggest?
So try to speak English.
Yes. What is your opinion about it?
When it comes to convey the feelings, it depends from person to person. When it comes to convey our feelings properly from trying to the one who is doing this counseling, there can be a choice of speaking in mother tongue if they choose to.
Do you think it's a group? No, it is not in the group. So do you think language is an important factor?
Yeah, language is.
You agree with that? Okay, right. What do you think? What is your view?
Language is an important factor, but the intention of the group session is to express your feelings. So if you are not comfortable in that language, I don't think you can express your feelings correctly.
What is your point?
Having a common language is important, but
Yes.
expressing your feelings is more important.
Yes. Okay, thank you. So what I did, I used a technique called linking. I started with the as a group facilitator, you must try to link participants each other in the group. That is very important. It's called linking methods, like a train. We can't linking, one by one, and it goes like that one. So rather than myself having conversation with her, then with her, that should not be the way the communication should happen in the group counseling. So you try to connect to the people so that finally, if all of you agree, we will follow but common language. Anything else apart from that? Do you think that we need to follow? If they don't come up, can we use the mobile? What will happen if we use the mobile?
You get distracted.
Yes, I will not take much of your time. So like that, we have to throw some points to them brainstorm and then you don't come with that, yes, let us not use the mobile phone, let us use the power package, let us come on time, let us stay back on the session, let us not disturb the other person, let us not the confidentiality. What will happen if you disclose whatever happens in the group to somebody else of the class? Do you think we need to make confidentiality?
So suppose we have to keep a confidentiality. If we are sharing that with someone, I think we are hurting their feelings.
We'll hurt the feeling. What do you think about this confidentiality? If someone breaks the confidentiality, what can happen?
If I don't break the confidentiality, it may, there are chances to hurt others. Maybe they are sharing their personal matters. If we are breaking that means, we may hurt others.
Okay, thank you. I'm not giving you much time. I'm not giving you much time because I'm also looking at the time. I have to finish it by 1 o'clock. Right? So you can take a lot of time, don't be in hurry, so that each point confidentiality, I will ask you to comment, I will ask you. So I will do a kind of thing with a thread, I am stitching the people. And I will make a very strong bondage among the people through this discussion, so they are not interconnected with their views, likes, dislikes about and all. This happens in the domain. So finally we'll say what are the things you are going to follow. Language, then mobile phone, confidentiality, that I am not going to take that. What all things can affect the group counseling, you should discuss it now. If they don't come, you throw some points so that they will come up. Fine. So broad points we have discussed now. I hope all of you are confident to do this much or tomorrow onwards, this Monday onwards, am I right? After this conference, you should not forget, all of you must start practicing it. The practice will make you perfect, right? So, shall we go to the next? Now we will record one by one. What is number 1? Number 2? Registration. Number 3? Screening. Number 4? Orientation. Number 5? Number 6? Number 7? Welcoming participants. Number 8? Self-introduction. Number 9? Participants. Number 10? Number 11? Taking meetings. Number 12? Longing. Yes. Now we have completed out of 12 points we have completed successfully. I can give you a certificate course now. Right? For that. Anyway, butterfly, how to keep butterfly like this? Yes. Anyway, butterfly tableau yourself. Any doubt? You can continue whenever you have time. Okay? Especially when you go and work with the children. Children like to enjoy butterfly in activities. Right? So, shall we go to the next one? Right. No question from the first part. Now, what is that about? Clear about the first concept. Go to the next slide. Yes. This is very important. Conceptualization. Probably most of you are hearing this for the first time. To make you understand, I will tell you a story. Most of you might have heard about 5 blind people identifying the event. One person touched the leg of the event and they said it's a pillar. One person touched, he said it's a pipe. One person touched the tape and said it's a rope. So like that, when people see with the anxiety first. Many people do not know what is the difference between stress and anxiety. And they are not psychology students for the counseling. All are not psychology students. And all students will have different picture, different ideas about stress in their mind. One will think in a different way. But if all people have different weird ideas about stress, then what will happen if you take the idea process? The session will be a failure. So we will try to bring together the understanding of the people. So see, this should be educated to what the people, that's what we call conceptualization, debating the concept. Right? Shall we do that? So when we hear about the stress, what comes to your mind first? Yes, procrastination. Then what comes to your mind first? Examination stress. What comes to your mind? Pardon? Confused stage of mind. Yes. What comes to your mind? Pardon? What about you?
Not able to think rationally.
Not able to think rationally. Correct. See, one simple question I asked, what is stress? Now you see all 6, 7 people are getting different things. They are unrelated actually. Most of them are not connected. Why? What is the reason? Each person perceives in his own way. And with this understanding, if we go into the session, what will happen? Session will be a big failure. Right? Because they are really different people. They conceptualize, they imagine, they visualize. So what we should do? Yes, this is what comes to your mind. So what changes can happen in your body when you feel stress? Can you tell me? Let's give it. What happens to your body when you hear that word stress? Yes. What kind of physical changes happens in you?
We have hand shiver.
And shivering, then
We can't focus our eyes.
we can focus our eyes. Like, okay.
Irritated.
Yes.
We can't focus on anything.
Yes. You too. The next person said, what comes to your mind about physical stress? Physically.
Actually, when there is like it's more sleepy.
More sleepy. Correct. See, different way we can understand. See, if you look
Same. Exam season, I'll be sleeping more.
sleeping more. Okay, right. What happens to see physical level? Do you feel sweating? Can anybody in this class feel sweating in the hands?
I feel sweating.
So all of you know, increased heart palpitation, heart rate is increasing. Hands are shivering. Like one of my students asked me after the online examination, do you teach 30 minutes? Why? I asked me, sir, I need some extra time. Why? After writing everything, when I take the camera, my hands are shivering. So I cannot take the photo and upload it. So what happens? That is also because of the stress. So you try to find out what happens to your physical body, then what happens to your mental level, you will confuse this. What happens to your surrounding, you feel pain, sometimes you are unconscious, not able to eat, and going to washroom continuously in the morning of examination. When the teacher wants you to go to paper, you feel pain, your hands are shivering, you cannot take the question from your hand, you cannot pick up the answer booklet, all these kind of things. When they hear from all the people doing to Toga, you will come out with that idea. Stress is an experience in a belief, experience at a physical level, and shaking, shivering, feeling fast, and mental confusion, forgetting, and fear of waiting, backlash, and behavior level, you will not be able to take the answer booklet, you will not take time in front of the last time. Then you feel like you go into washroom, you will get the diarrhea, all the things together. This is what I'm not taking the time, I'm going very fast. Is it okay? Right. So after they all discuss, they talk about it, finally we will come to the conclusion that this is what then she will get an stress is not only hand shaking. There are other things. I also used to feel some kind of pain here, which is also because of stress. And she will think that yes, stress is something which everyone looks blind. I have nothing. So all members in the group get a complete picture about what is stress, and they understand the definition of the stress, and then finally you get that. So I went on now see with my problem. Now I understood, and I didn't know it is because of this. I am experiencing this, and all of us will get a complete picture about the definition of stress. That is what subjectization, right? Sometimes after the workshop, students come for the examination, whoever was here, he asked them what is the definition of how to explain subjectization. If they don't answer, I will cut off their marks now. Here I cannot do, because after this workshop, I do not know whether I will see you or not. But in case if I happen to see the realization of the standard or anywhere, and you introduce yourself, then I will ask you, tell me what is that subjectization. Right. So we go to the next one. Is it clear? Yes. Next one is experience sharing. So now I would like to hear from you. What is your experience in examination stress? If you have, yes.
I feel very stressed with exams and I can't concentrate. I'm not confident in what I study and I tend to forget things in the examination hall.
Right. Yes. Can you tell me more about it?
I lose sleep and I can't sleep for 3-4 days straight because of stress. And also I feel very thirsty.
This is an important part of the group counseling, making people to share their experience story. And since she is sitting in front of you, she is not feeling comfortable to tell the story is what is really happening. What is the purpose? When she is talking, other people also feel motivated. Yes, I have also experienced the same. Why can't I share? First she came voluntarily, then experts voluntarily, and they will tell the story. Right. Yes. And once they tell the story, then you put in planning, yes, you are feeling so stressed, only to win examination, otherwise you are alright. And there will be something which is not something in the story. When you tell your counselor your problem, you will not be able to write your full story yourself. Whatever is coming in your mind, you will talk to the counselors. It may be a person who was trying to tell a story, but whatever comes to you want to talk to the counselor. This is what we do with the counseling. So here, what happens when the person is telling the story, don't interrupt. Don't ask any question. When the counselor is asking questions, but the client is talking to you, you must allow them to keep on speaking. So that at the end, you will make a lot of things which they are not told. They say that subject is very difficult. Then you can ask again, is that subject is difficult for you? Then you will say mathematics. Then you will say, I am so scared to go to my madam. Then you can ask which madam, mathematics madam or the teacher or that teacher. So all the things which are missing part of the story, you can clear so that the story told by a client will become complete. Client will come and throw bigger piece information to you. As a counselor, you should listen to the full story. And then filling up the gap should be done by completing the story. Tell me, where did this happen? This semester or last semester?
First semester.
And you did, I would like to know which teacher you are most scared about the examination.
I'm not scared of teachers.
Example.
Okay.
Not that teacher. Okay, that's a point. And do you feel during the examination or before the examination? I would like to know.
Before the examination.
See, these things were not clear when she told. So I keep these questions in my mind and I see clarification so that I will get up from the examination with your psychology teacher who is teaching you statistics and such methodology. You are feeling so scared and you need really some help. So that means the story is complete. I did not repeat the complete story. Right? Is it clear? Next one is each one will share their story one by one in the class, the group. So what is possible, the last one is everybody will be sharing and they are all problems on all people to talk to you will get an idea. Is it clear? Shall I go to the next one? Yes. What is the next one is word setting. What would you like to gain or what would you like to get out of this session? Can you tell me with the formality? Yes. Yes. What would you like to get out of this session?
I would like to feel more confident in what I study and be able to perform better in exams.
Yes, correct. So she set a goal, but actually this is not a clear goal. You know why? Can anyone tell me? This is not a clear goal. Can anyone tell me? Then?
It does not address
How you heard about smart goals? Yes. It should be specific. It should be for my mathematics. Measurable. You should not be performing better, it's not a measurable. I was getting 40% marks, I want to get, this is measurable. Correct? Then, achievable. What she says, if it is not achievable, for example, she was getting only 20-25% marks. As we this exam, she wants to get 90%, is it possible? Achievable. People will talk, I want to become a rich. It's not a God. Can be, when will I become before I die? 95-year-old, I become no use. Becoming rich that time, right? And I will get more marks. This is what I want. I have to be very specific. Now 30.49 marks I am getting, I want 86.5. Because 84 is the highest mark in my class. I want to take more than 12 marks. Make it very clear. And type out. So make sure you are analyzing the words so that things are very clear. Shall I go to the next one? This part is success story. Success story here. How did you manage the situation? Remember, in group counseling, we are not bringing any therapy. We are not bringing any techniques from outside. We are only generating the ideas of the management of the group itself, which will be shared and used. For example, some of you have managed the stressful situations in the past. When you go to a doctor, there will be some patients who can't be pain. They were successful in treating with some medicine for some years. After that, the medicine didn't work. They went to other doctor, paid, and they came back to you. Then you will ask how did you manage in the past, right? So ask people to talk how did they manage, whether they were successful, whether they were failure, and what. So what happened? You imagine there is a basket kept there, and in the basket each one is going to throw their own story and experience. And from the basket you pick up this one. She has given, for example, I want to reduce my weight. I went for aerobic exercise. It was helpful for me. She says, and his Saruk is listening. Yes, correct. Aerobic exercise is good for me to reduce my weight. Then she will say, I went for yoga. Yes, it is helpful. So that when they know techniques, strategies they used in the past, and they were successful for failure in the basket. And when the time comes for each person, we become something which others used. Right? So that's the purpose of sharing the success stories. You make the people to see what how they manage stress. Can anyone tell me how did you manage any stress in the past? Yes, give the put somebody please. How did you manage stress? Give an example. Yes, give an example.
When I'm having stress, exam stress, I used to forget things for that study. If a topic has 5 subtopics, and I used to make an acronym with the 5 subtopics. This is my strategy. How can I can remember the question?
Yes, correct. So he has used a particular strategy, and this strategy may be used by somebody else in the group. Is it clear? Success stories means picking up the stories, successful or failure, putting it in the basket so that next step is best fit strategies. Develop this. Which method would you like to use for you? Give the point. Just imagine we have discussed so many techniques. What meditation, what yoga, aerobic exercise, going for this, whatever. Tuition, going for tuition, self-study. What are you doing? Which one do you think is better for you?
I think we are the best teachers.
Pardon?
I think we are the best teachers. I don't like it going for a tuition in case of stress.
Okay.
Go for doing things that makes us so much happy. It may be listening to music, it may be dancing, some other that. So know what you like most and relieve that pain. And to decrease your stress and focus on your aim, on the goal.
Can you say at least one or two things which you can use it? At least
Me?
how about you? Listen.
It will be listening to music.
Yes. She finds, see, imagine in the basket there are 5 to 10 techniques described by the people, and she has picked up the best strategy for listening to the music to manage the stress. Is it clear? Then when it comes to the next person, and we have to check whether you have what facilities to practice music. Listen. Do you have mobile phone, earphone, or anything to relax and listen? Yes. Who do you have?
Yes.
Yes. Suppose someone says, I will go for yoga class every day morning. Then you should check whether there is a yoga teacher available, or some countries they are not think of another alternative. If they say, I want to listen to music, I don't know, I want to pay for, I don't know, I for. Think what facilities are available for you to support even use a particular technique. Is it clear? Can I go to the next? So choose the best strategy
stressed.
Eh?
Even I feel more stressed.
No, when will you start to do? No, now examination is on, right? You need to hold your mind now. Now when will you start? Listen to me. Whenever the group sessions are there, some people will say, yes, we will practice after New Year, after Christmas, after Easter, after Diwali, after Hotel. Such people will never do it. You have to make sure that they know from their own words. And you should plan. Make sure that they plan and they take the feedback and they serve as fast as they can. That's why I asked him that when are you going to practice this? Listening to the music, ask the practice song and masters. When are you going to practice? Yes. You say something in that time. No, because when you plan something, you should be very clear. Today is Friday. Next Friday she is coming. I want to say she will start from today. And 7 days she wants to write the report and the details and the class and everything. Otherwise the session will not happen because I ever told her for the session. She is paying the fee for the session. Now she wants to get a benefit out of this. So you should take the responsibility for that. Right? So can you suggest that who is going to do well? See, you are made sure sometimes one of my students was practicing doing leadership. What time he called counseling to her. After the third session only she realized that the time is our sister. She being one of the problems of her sister. Why? Counselor was not sensitive to understand. Then he told, this is not me. My sister only having the problem. And she is not having the counseling, so I need to understand what shall I do for my sister. So you should make sure who is going to do, what is going to happen. That is very important. Right? You should not take. So when who is going to do, I am going to do. When are we going to do? I am going to do today. Today at what time? 5:30. To what time? 6 o'clock I am going to do. How many days I am going to do? 1 week I am going to do. So you have to answer to me, there is clarity in your mind, whenever things are. When, where, who, is, how much should be very clear, right? And you should come in for that, but are you prepared for that? If you are ready to do this, next session, we will change the strategy. Next word is termination, right? Now we are going to, once each person will go to each person. First person will take more time, second person takes less time, third person takes it, what we will make how. Remember, in therapy, you can use some different technique. In counseling, we are not teaching anything new, which is not known to you. Only based on doing their experience from their training and do right help each other. That's the first way of counseling. You make a management, help each other rather than you are promoting, you are pushing them to do something as a group counseling and group therapy. Right? So, how do we terminate? Before we leave the group, we should check from all the participants whether you have any question. Would you like to talk about anything about the session? We are going to conclude the session now and we will be meeting on next Friday, same time here. Would you like to talk about anything? Right. We will be for what example you are meeting now? Yes. What example you are meeting now?
Now, feeling the sessions completely.
Okay.
Feeling good.
Yes, yes. Suppose some participants say that yes, I am worried, I am anxious, or because maybe issues can come out of state. In that case, you ask after the session to meet the person. So check from each person, what is your comfort level, are you comfortable, do you have an issue, and you learn from each one so that you can terminate and ask them to write out your practice sessions in a paper and discuss in a class. Then you can terminate them, right? Is it clear? Now, before terminating the we got all of the things from the step. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, 19? 20? Now, what is the right now? 1 hour now, yes. Now, I just want to keep some time for 2-3 minutes for who can remember all the 19 steps by heart now. One person who is the most brilliant and remembering this group. Yes, everybody, without looking into this one to read. Who can? One of you? You are take up. Yes, who wants to come? I want to see somebody can record good one. Ready? Yes, come. Somebody who can remember all the 19 points one by one without looking into the paper. Who can? Ready? Yes, come. Yes. So, yes, come. Yes. Okay, not tell them. You see that right count, you will count. Yes.
Notification,
Please listen.
registration, orientation, determining the structure of video, physical arrangement, welcoming participants, self-induction, participants' expectation, checking the feelings, knowing, conceptualization, experience sharing, and completion of stories, goal setting, success stories, recipient strategies, termination, move on to that.
We want someone to take a chance. You might not go in so who? Yes. We want to take a chance. Yes. Sorry.
Registration, training, orientation, structure of the group, physical arrangements of the physical settings, welcoming the participants, self-correction, participants' expectation, session objectives and plans, norming, conceptualization, experience sharing and completion of stories, goal setting, success stories, exit strategies, commitment, certification.
One more question, maybe. Your teacher also can.
First class notification, that's notification, registration, screening, then give you an orientation, I can give a business structure about that, and after that, you will plan how it has to go. Then you welcome the participants, and you self-direction also is there. Checking the feelings, expectations, conceptualizations, that's all I know. Taking the smart, expectation board smart techniques, and yes, we have, norming, and then you have before termination, that's what
Yes. You can try.
Notification, registration, screening, orientation, determining the structure of the law, seating arrangements, welcoming the participants, and self-introduction, checking the expectations of the participants, and typical feelings, knowing, conceptualization, sharing their experiences. Goals and themes, specific strategies, commitment and plan, determination.
So the session is terminated. Give a big hand to the session is over. I need 3-4 minutes time for any question and answer. Otherwise we can do. Any question from audience? Yes, you have question. Any question from audience? No question? Yes, you have. Yes, please. You have a question? See, why do we use success stories? See, for example, when you go to a doctor with your knee pain, doctor will ask you, how did you manage in the past? Doctor wants to know from you, 6 years you are suffering from this problem, and what did you do during the 6 years? Then he will say you are successful in treating with Ayurvedic medicine. This system will give you a proof, or you are successful in treating the knee pain with a particular medicine. Now doctor will find out why it is not working. Because after some time the medicine will not act on your body. You have to change this because of that. This is because of your doctor shopping behavior. This is just because of your own adherence. That means you are not actually in the medication. So this is what we want to know. Number one. Number two, your success story will be a action for other person in the group. For example, you say, I want to reduce my weight. So I used to go for yoga and it helped me to reduce my yoga in the past now. Listening to your success, other person will think, my thought is also the same. I never heard about yoga. How useful is that? Then you please tell me more about that. So that we will use the other person will use the same technique. That's the process of using the success story. So by the time you complete the success stories, the basket you will get it in techniques. You can also add some more techniques to that, provided if the techniques are not sufficient for them. But don't have clarity. You can go up with some points, like you can go for tuition, or you can go for online coaching, etc. That's all. Thank you. Any other question? No other question? So we will conclude. Yes, please.
Sometimes in such group therapies, some people
some participants become more emotional, that's why we have the feeling setting in between. As an experienced counselor, you will be able to look at the face and behavior, you can find somebody is not emotional. So you can tell them, you can stay away from the group for some time, you can get outside. And for such cases, during the break, you meet the person and you ask for session. And few of these I wanted to tell you, how do you handle some problems? Guaranteed other 5 minutes, other 5 minutes. Okay. See, there will be problem. Some people will become problematic in the session. They will question the group leader, they will replace them, they will really start running the session. And if some people will attack some people will criticize, some people will make some kind of unwanted comments on the people. So it is against the group norms. First thing, you should develop these powers as a part of the group. Second time, you can warn them. Again, I have to be very assertive to tell the people, correct? Yes, Mr. So-and-so, we do not appreciate such behavior in the group, which affect the people. You must stop doing that. done. Third time they had work, I will ask them, please come out for a minute. Okay? Come. I will take you outside the room and tell them, yes, you do not appreciate this behavior in the group, you have accepted. If you think by me, dismissing you from the group, you want to take a chance and sitting here again? Then I will ask the group, if he says, again if he repeats, I will ask, excuse me, this is my hand now. Okay? Okay? I will try to say goodbye to you, you will need to do. Okay, fine. So you want to observe, if you find that one member is nothing other favorite, they are not listening, they are not understanding, but don't delay, you let them go. What is the next thing? I would like to talk to you for a say, please come out. Then take you to the please take well. I will come and go. So don't have the person, don't accept the person. Number two, sometimes some people will always raise the hand. Any question, others don't get a chance to speak. What will you do? No, you keep quiet. I know you know. No, don't do that one. So how do you handle that people? Everything they raise the hand. Teachers know that my class, right? So, for example, what is your name? Uttara. Yes, Uttara, I know Uttara is very clear about what I would like to give chance for other people. Is it okay? Right. So, to wait for some time. I don't relate her, I don't suppress her, but I realization based on the most answer when you know what I would like to give chance for other person. Come to the president's present chance. So that you not going wrong. You see some people are not talking, not responding to the people, you should know how to handle it. If people start crying out under nobody, then what you should do, if they are crying some participants, you may send them some other participants outside for some time, get settled, and they come back. Right? So the participants cry, and participants creating a problem, attacking or anything, you should be very assertive. If you are not assertive, or whether you tell them I feel bad, or you feel bad, then you have to connect to consequences. You have to assert and communicate directly to the people on their place. What is this? You run the session. Now, next week you should start explaining to everyone. And then you explain to the group. When you encounter the problem, if you get this, I will suggest a keyboard. I can send you other takers. That's a basic key for our group option. That you need to read and run the session very effectively. I will send them home. When you have a problem, you ask Google how to handle it. Or you go to the book, right? And find out how to handle it. This Google talk about the game itself. Remember what I told you? Observation, feelings, needs, and questions. These three things give you will be successful psychologist in your life, on your friend circle, in the therapy room, in the counseling room. So, you will forget the group counseling, you will remember these three things and follow in your life. It will be great psychologist, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable sessions. And we hope for many more sessions like this. So now I request John Smelton to handle the comment.
Thank you so much, sir, for the valuable session, and we hope for many more sessions like this. I request John Smelton to hand over the momentum.
So first session is over, and actually I could not attend the session today. I was just seeing how you were interacting with the first person, and the way you prepared in the session was really interesting. I hope you learned at least the basics of group counseling, at least the techniques and steps of group counseling. So thank you so much, dear Robert sir, for your very good presence here. And really, it was a valuable presence. And we were actually we have been looking forward to your presence here since 2015. Last time when we had a UGC National Center here. We invited you that time, but you couldn't came over. Anyway, this time you have taken all the pain to travel all the way from Kannada Central University to Malana. Anyway, thank you so much on behalf of the staff and students of Department of Psychology and also on behalf of all the delegates here. We extend their heartfelt gratitude and thanks to Dr. Robert Joe. Now, our next session will begin at 2 p.m. Now, it's a lunch break, and you will be directed by the volunteers here. They are standing outside, and our lunch will be served in our college canteen, and also near to the canteen there is a hot step board.
So, KE students are requested to stay back. There are some announcements. Those who haven't completed the registration process, please do soon. And if you are going to present paper, please do please make sure that you send the PPTs.
Participants are food രണ്ട് സ്ഥലത്താണ് നമ്മൾ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസ് എല്ലാവരും ഫുഡ് കൂപ്പൺ കയ്യിലുണ്ടെന്ന് എൻഷുർ ചെയ്യുക. കിട്ടാത്ത ആൾക്കാർ എത്രയും വേഗം രജിസ്റ്റർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് കൂപ്പൺ മേടിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. പിന്നെ KE സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനുള്ള ഫുഡ് ക്യാൻറ്റീനിലും ബാക്കിയുള്ള പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസിനുള്ള ഫുഡ് നമ്മൾ ക്രിസ്റ്റഫർ ഹാളിലുമാണ് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. One more thing, paper presentation lunch break കഴിഞ്ഞ് sharp 2 p.m. ആരംഭിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അത് 2 ക്ലാസ്സിലായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ പേപ്പർ പ്രസന്റേഷൻ നടത്തുന്നത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റൂം നമ്പർ 127 ആൻഡ് ദ സെക്കൻഡ് ക്ലാസ് റൂം ഈസ് 226. 2 മണിക്ക് തന്നെ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസ് എല്ലാവരും ക്ലാസ് റൂമിൽ എത്തിച്ചേരേണ്ടതാണ്. താങ്ക് യു.
പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കും. നിങ്ങളുടെ അറ്റൻഡൻസ് ഷീറ്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് സെഷൻ ആരംഭിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ റിസപ്ഷൻ കൗണ്ടർ ഉണ്ടാകും. നിങ്ങൾ സൈൻ ചെയ്ത് ഉള്ളിൽ കയറേണ്ടതാണ്. 2 മണിക്ക് മുമ്പായിട്ട് തന്നെ എല്ലാവരും സൈൻ ചെയ്ത് മുമ്പിൽ ഉള്ളിൽ കയറേണ്ടതാണ്. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഫോർ ദ കോഴ്സ് ഓഫ് സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ്.
The session will be continued after lunch.
ഇവിടെ തന്നെ വെച്ചാൽ പോരെ.
ഞാനുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ.